I chose Costco shifts and bedtime stories over book deals, but I never stopped building that epic universe that I dreamed of. Though, honestly, this dream started a long time ago, before any of those choices. I have always been fascinated with the wondrous and the immense. I love to learn of the vastness of space, and I've always marveled at the sheer awesomeness of magic and the worlds it had made in the many stories I read growing up. I read many novels, whether it be about the grand stories of the stars above, or the spells woven in mystical worlds. But it was different when I came across Brandon Sanderson and his novels Mistborn and Elantris, which were the only novels he had out at the time, which was about 2006. I don't remember the exact motivation or moment that this happened, but his stories made me want to be serious about writing as a craft and a profession. I had attempted writing shortly after nearly completing a first draft of a science fiction series before settling onto a more fantastical persuasion inspired by Sanderson's work, but having since been long abandoned. Then life drew me in different direction. I at one point wanted to do film composition for soundtracks since I studied music and playing the tuba for probably 7 years and performing extensively all through middle school, high school, and college. But the idea to write a shared universe coalesced for me as I was abroad serving a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Taiwan. I had already created the framework of these stories and magic systems beforehand, but it is here where the idea to connect them came to me. That was 14 years ago or so, with very early original ideas slowly forming even before then, which could have been closer to 16 or 17 years ago now. So where's the sprawling worlds and books and universe? Where are the hundreds of pages since then? Simply put, I chose family first. I got married, had kids, and took on responsibility, like having to work at Costco because I couldn't get a copywriting job with the bachelor's degree I had just earned at SUU in creative writing with an emphasis in technical writing and copywriting as well. I have steadily written over the years, but it has been very slow in coming. Responsibility having gripped me firmly. I have so many plans and so much to come, but I need your help. The reason I'm writing books started as a desire to be the fame, right? A famous author with tons of readers and fans, and lots of traditional publishing deals as well. But then it evolved into something more noble. Simply put, I want to make people happy in a world full of fear and anxiety so that when they return to their problems, they can find the strength to overcome them. And most importantly, I want to do this for free. I don't need people to buy a ton of my books, though that would be nice. What I really need is your attention, your eyeballs. If you're looking for a grand new adventure that with enough attention and viewership will sit in the grand archives alongside the Cosmere in popularity and cultural impact, may I then humbly ask that you take a look at my stories I've published so far. I post all of my work on tapas.io for free. Future full publications will be free via ebooks and for near printing cost physical copies. Also, watching my content really helps too. And if you ever catch me on a live stream, pop in and say hi. Maybe a comment or two about what you're enjoying that you've been reading lately. You may ask, Why free? Short, spoiler-free answer. Times are tough for everyone right now, and I don't plan to really make a living off just my books alone. So why limit people from being exposed to my universe? Long answer, I'm playing the long game. You'll just have to wait and see what that means. Thank you so much for your attention and your eyeballs, and also your time to hear me out in this kind of melodramatic explanation of what I'm doing. Look below for all the links of the things I'm talking about, all my content. Obviously, here's my channel. My live stream will be linked. All this stuff if you're interested in that kind of thing. Also, I do have an email list on Substack that will also be posted below. Don't forget, there are no bad ideas, just unfinished ones. See you in the vineyard.